Is it a rejection or a boycott to President William Samoei Arap Ruto? Kenya's Jamhuri Day celebrations of the year 2024 was not attended by any president from the East Africa community. I'm talking about President Suluhu Hassan, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President Paul Kagame, and others. Nobody attended Kenya's Jamhuri Day celebrations except the President of Gambia, President Adama Barrow. What does this action mean to President William Samoei Arap Ruto? What does it mean to the people of Kenya and our neighboring countries? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, in case it is your first time, support us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We are on a mission to 6,000 subscribers and we can't hit 6K without you subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel, because without you, we could not be here. Let me go back to the bond of contention, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you another question. Raila Amolo Odinga is campaigning to become the next African Union Commission chairperson. And this was the best opportunity for him to meet other heads of state in that particular event, or maybe somewhere in Nairobi. And remember, President William Samoei Arap Ruto is working hard to ensure that Raila Amolo Odinga wins that particular AU seat. What will happen to him if Raila Odinga loses that seat? It is him and God who know what will happen to him in 2027, politically speaking. But if Yoweri Kaguta Museveni cannot attend Kenya's Jamhuri Day celebrations, and I know yeye ni mzee, somebody who understands how East African countries do behave. During Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure, we used to see these other East African heads of state coming to the country to celebrate with us. So does it mean there is a negative relationship between the head of state and other East African countries? Because why would they miss? Are they committed somewhere? Forget about sending their representatives. The presence of Mama Suluhu Hassan, the president of Uganda, means a lot. The presence of Paul Kagame in Kenya means a lot. So there is no way we can cheat each other that all is well. Remember, actions speak louder than words. That is the reality on the ground. If they cannot celebrate with us and they used to come, then there can only be one problem. And that problem, I think the government of Kenya can solve it. And that particular event, what caught my attention was the speech of the Deputy President, that is Professor Kithure Kindiki. And allow me to leave you with that particular speech.
Excellency President William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, First Lady, Your Excellency President Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of Gambia. Your Excellency, allow me to write on the protocols that have been established by the Master of Ceremonies. Your Excellency, allow me to make two remarks before I invite you. The first is to join other Kenyans in reflecting on why we are here today. We are here today because some 70 years ago, some gallant sons and daughters of our country united, stood together to resist oppression, division, and segregation, to fight for our freedom, to fight for our liberty, and to fight for the pride of the black person. And because we are standing here today because of the sacrifices of people who are not necessarily here today, we owe them the debt of gratitude of making sure that we sustain this country and fight for its unity and project the values for which our forefathers stood for, even as we also owe our children and the generations to come the debt of making sure that we transfer this country to them when it is united, prosperous, and inclusive. The second and last comment I want to make, Your Excellency, is that as you lead us in the transformation and progress of our country at this moment, we applaud you for realizing that Kenya's progress will be faster if the country is united. Thank you for reaching out to as many stakeholders as possible to bring everyone on the table so that we can all pull in one direction of making sure that our country moves to the next level. We applaud you for reaching out to the former Prime Minister for the establishment of the broad-based government, and we thank you for reaching out to the former President, Uhuru Kenyatta, and making sure that going forward, all of us, every stakeholder, is on the table as we decide the destiny of our country and as we lift the weights that we must lift in honor of the previous generation and also in honor of the generations to come. Tunakushukuru Mheshimiwa Rais kwa kuendelea kuunganisha taifa letu la Kenya ili nchi yetu ipate fanaka, maendeleo na ustawi. Ni lazima sisi zote, mirengo mbalimbali ya siasa, dini mbalimbali, makabila mbalimbali, watu wote wa siasa, makanisa, mashirika yasiyokuwa ya serikali, vijana, wazee, akina mama na watoto, lazima tusukume gurudumu la taifa la Kenya tukiwa na umoja. Thank you, Mr. President, for spearheading the unity of our country. Today is not a day for me to make a speech. It's the day to listen to you, Your Excellency, as you address us as a nation on this very important occasion. I now want, therefore, to request that we be upstanding so that we can listen to the address of His Excellency, the President. Wapi shangwe na vigelegele. Karibu Mheshimiwa Rais. Thank you, Mr. President. You're welcome.
Asante sana. Tafadhali tunaweza kuketi chini. Asanteni sana.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I promise at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. Now, what you need to do is to register as a voter. Number 2, demonetize politics and also vote for a policy. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.